is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Black 80!
Black 59! I'm coming for you, son! I'm coming for you, son!
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
11. 11.
58.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Inside linebacker Danny Trevathan gets the sack. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
11. Hey, high 7.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Check 24, check.
White.
Watch out.
On first down, Coleman. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back.
And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Three yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here I come again.
One, Omaha.
Check 15.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. He finds Coleman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game?
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman, and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bears' 11-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go. 180.
Coming this way. Here we go.
They run with Breida. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
Here we go. 180.
Can't do the lucky play.
Hey, gun. 65.
Check 4. 6 guys. Check
12, fellas. Here we go.
Check 26. Check 26.
Set hunt.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. On now, the Bears' all-time leading scorer, Robbie Gould, kicking against his former team. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
54.
Throwing here, Trubisky. His throw in. Richard Sherman able to get a hand in.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Hey, we got to get this stop.
Hey, alert. Hey, orbit. 54.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Trey Burton, 72 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
Toe-bashed it.
that. Super toe.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check. Hot route. Hot.
21.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Six.
Mike 59.
Hey, Delta.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Garoppolo looks to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Let's go. Let's go.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
11.
Undercross.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Here we go.
15 more yards.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 47.
First and 10 at the 47.
21. Here we go.
Tighten up.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Here we go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Hey, Charlie.
There's Garoppolo on first and 10. It's caught by Sanders. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Here we go.
Garoppolo, nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's first and 10.
Check.
Now it's Breida. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
2. 11.
Kill.
Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. Yep.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, Trubisky. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. Here we go on fourth down with Trubisky. The catch made by Miller. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The end result, 21 yards.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. First down, a run with Cohen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards in a Chicago first down. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned because
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his second touchdown of the night as his guys are able to regain the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Trubisky, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Lock! 21. I got this. 21.
On the handoff, this is Breida. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. They come out here in the eye. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
Hey, gun.
They'll try to run with Breida, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on 4th down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on 4th down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
Back now here, Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separate. Here we go. A big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Check 37. Quick dance. Go.
11, 11, 12, 12.
Watch the whip.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. The kick by Gold is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Again, it's Cohen. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down now, it's Cohen. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40.
He's checking crowd.
On the ground, it's Montgomery, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On 2nd and 11 now, Trubisky, and his throw's going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's Trubisky to throw, and that is incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
Hey, Haywood.
54 Mike. Let's go, D. 54.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And that is incomplete. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Check 31, check 31.
12, fellas, here we go.
Switch.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get the timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
58.
Black.
Mike.
Hey, tighten down. I got you.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Let's go, D. 58, right over there. Yeah.
12.
Right there. Check.
Garoppolo looking to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Bang. Check the backer.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And now off to the races, down the right side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. And they take a knee.